Hi everybody, my name is Hannah and this is Pepper and Pine, and today I have a little project to share with you. We are going to be making some peg dolls, but these are the super tiny, adorable little ones. I've got a couple other peg dolls and finger puppets there to compare them for you, but these are the smallest size, and they're the ones that have a rounded base. So there are actually two different kinds that are small, and this one is super cute and adorable, and I love that kind of rounded base and the little head. It's just super cute. Anyway, I'm going to leave a link to this product down in the description box below so that you can check it out, as well as some of the other peg dolls that are available. We have really been enjoying these peg dolls that we have made recently, and this little set is a set of 3 tiny little ones, and it's going to go along with some of the other fall inspired peg dolls and finger puppets that I've made recently, and they are going to be on our nature table, and my 6-year-old daughter is absolutely loving these. Now, this was a really super easy project to do. It went about really fast, and I highly encourage you to try it out. Some of the things that make it go quickly are that there is no hair for these little dolls, and the hats are super simple. So for me, the hair and the hats end up being the most time-consuming part of any of these peg dolls, but this time it's going to be super easy. So I am eyeballing about what I want for this little hat. It's going to be a triangle, and I'm going to glue it on in a way that kind of gives it a little bit of character, and you'll see that in a minute. And though it might be hard to see it now, you'll definitely get a closer look at these when they're done at the very end with the still shots. So the finger puppet was still, or rather the peg doll was still a little bit wet, so I ended up having to glue this while it was still on the desk, which means that you're not going to have a great look at what I am doing, but you will get another shot of it in a little bit. But I'm basically gluing down both sides and then the back, and it was super fast and super easy. Look how adorable she looks. Now, I was pulling from my scraps of felt, and this felt happens to be a lot thicker than the felt that I normally use, which is I think 1 millimeter thick, and this one I believe might be 2 or even 3 millimeters thick because it was quite thick. So that's just something that you want to pay attention to. I wasn't, and it still looks super cute, but it's a little bit easier to work with the thinner felt. All of this is wool felt, however, and it does hold up really well. It's very good quality, and I highly recommend using that. So I just finished doing a little leaf on that first peg doll, and now I'm going to do another leaf on this one, and I decided I better just glue the hats on at the very end since the base wasn't quite dry. It is dry enough for me to put this second coat on. You do want to make sure that you give it enough time, otherwise your paints will all just kind of bleed together. So I've got 3 different base coats, and then I've got 3 different leaves in different colors, so they kind of all coordinate, and then the little hats are all kind of different, but they all kind of go together. They're super adorable when they're all set up on our fall table, and my daughter loves them. She especially likes putting her little peg dolls and finger puppets into little families, and having these little ones to go along with them is great. Now, I've been trying to add a little bit of detail to these to the leaves that are on the peg dolls, and you will definitely be able to get a closer look at that at the very end. It's a little bit hard to see here. I'm going to go ahead and glue that on so that there's a little bit of glue on either side of the head. Super easy, very fast, and super adorable when they're done. Check those out. I did forget to mention that I added a little bit of some iridescent powder to my Lyra paints in order to give them that little shimmer just a little bit, and it just gives it that little extra something. And you can see the detail especially on that peg doll there. So these peg dolls are part of our nature table, and if you want to see some of the other projects that we're doing for this fall themed unit, you can tap on the screen right now. And don't forget that you can check out what we're doing on a daily basis by visiting me on Instagram at Pepper and Pine.